Okay, let me get the sound right, baby. Let me get that sound right. All right, welcome back to the N.y.a show. Appreciate the continued support of the show. Got the old intro in here. Please go check out the last show. The last show was Double Amputee Loses Life in the Hospital. That was about Tasha Grant. Be sure to check out my last story as well as this one is a heart warmer. Terrence Harris Jr. He was a 9-year-old that they did a rolling parade for him in celebration of him and his continued journey to beat cancer. So please be sure y'all check out my newest shows as well as check out all of my shorts because my shorts are filled with just about daily TikToks that you can find me at the N.y.a show live. You can find me on TikTok. You can support those videos. So please be sure that you do that as well as doing what you always do, which is tapping into Spirit of Rest, which is an award-winning short film by W3 Filmed It, starring my beautiful wife that you can check out, like, share, comment, and share, comment, and subscribe to W3 Filmed It, as well as How Mother is Balanced Life People to the Dreams. The interview with actress Breyonna and Thomas by Ajay 10. That's available here on Spotify as well. So please be sure that y'all do that. Hope that everybody's weekend has been well. I have been off. This is what I ain't gonna date myself, but I have been off work for the last couple of days, just chilling, enjoying myself, doing my thing. Went to Cuthbert, Georgia, my hometown, my grandmother's hometown. We went there this past weekend. I will try to drop some quick photos and things in here because Cuthbert is an interesting place. So please be sure that y'all check out the videos and content that I put up from that as well. So I appreciate y'all as always. And I know someone, my homegirl, Wiggy, told me to I mentioned this hurricane that went down in Jamaica, Hurricane Melissa, and the death toll has rose in Jamaica, and people are still missing. I just wanted to play this quick video because, of course, they come into the news and then they go out of the news after they happen. Like, oh, hundreds of people didn't die. Cool, no news story there. And it's like, 45 lives, 15 people are still missing. That's a lot of lives lost. You know what I'm saying? That's a whole community of people, houses vacant, gone. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta understand that. So we play the video real quick.
We are catching some water because that's the only way we can get water. We are damaged here in Jamaica, real bad.
Across much of western Jamaica, the storm has passed, but you feel it everywhere. Survival mode has kicked in.
In here in Belmont, we are very distraught and we really need some help because you have persons who are very homeless and we don't really have any food supplies.
This is where you live here?
Now they're coming to terms with what's left, and for many here, it's not much.
This was your bed?
Yeah. I'm in my bed. Look at your bed mashed up.
It's all mashed up, you're right. You're right.
There's one here. This is one of our neighbor house also. Her house destroyed also. Everybody house in this community is very destroyed. We don't see nobody. And that I keep on wondering. We have suffered here and nobody comes to assist. You know how we even get some things like these? Is persons who are going around in vehicle and giving out a little portion of tokens.
As one resident pointed out, even if a house is still standing because of concrete, most likely the windows were shattered and water got in, sand got in, furniture, clothes, all their belongings destroyed. I mean, it just continues. It's endless. I mean, you look up there and it just goes all the way up.
Okay, so of course, at this time, I asked everybody, please continue to support what's going on. Let's see, over there in Jamaica, like you said, once the story comes, the event happens, it goes away and people don't care as much. That was terrible news to hear in that video. They have their lives, but they need to be maintained as far as home, shelter, food. The little baby girl still had, of course, her spirit was still shining in the midst of that. That's what we all must do. So please be sure that y'all look into Hurricane Melissa, how you can help, because people out there really are stuck in some of these situations. So shout out to them even being able to broadcast even a story about it so you can even know what's going on. Now, good old our Breakfast Club edition of Guess What Racy Is, when we talk about a man that had a chicken and egg debate at a pub spirals into a shots at a Port St. Lucie. This is down there in Florida. So let me cue this up just so we can learn about the young man that decided that, hey, chicken and eggs is worth bullets and shells. So here we go.
You're not going to believe this. An argument spirals into a shooting at Port St. Lucie pub. Police say a man pulled a handgun and fired 4 shots at 3 people as they ran away. Now, thankfully, no one was hit, But it was what caused the gunfire that police say was the most ridiculous part. Police say the 44-year-old suspect was in a discussion about how many eggs a single chicken could lay. Apparently, the debate got so heated, it ended with the shooting. Officials say the three victims knew each other but had just met the accused shooter.
It's considered one of the most dangerous.
Hey, man, that is crazy. This dude pulled up. What do y'all think about that? This dude pulled up after an argument with the stick. He pulled up with the stick. And I want to be sure that I do go back to, before I get out of here, let me go and pull things up right here in this story, because it did say more about why we see it. All right, so let me see, the man in question right here, Peter. Okay, Peter River, right? So they put here that he met these people while they were there. That night, once they moved their conversation outside the club closed, the shooter allegedly smoked marijuana and became paranoid that the others were trying to con him. Outlets report shortly after he fired 4 shots and the other 3 patrons ran for cover. So that's just to give you a little bit more context there than what the news story gave. So let me know what y'all thoughts are on this story. Do you think that how many eggs a chicken lay is worth catching shells? And this story is not about somebody losing their life, but it very well could have been about it. And guess what? It would have been like the most craziest thing, like most arguments are. And that's why I don't hop in no real conversation with no goddamn argument. I'll be shooting motherfuckers over sports, religion, politics. So I'm really not finna hop in no conversation with y'all motherfuckers. So it's really crazy to see that. Even I put my head in the conversation, like, what y'all talking about over here? Oh, we talking about how many eggs a goddamn chicken could lay. If I could even hop in a little silly ass combo like that, I could end up getting some goddamn shells thrown at me. So let me know what y'all thoughts are on this story as well. Like I said, keep a lookout for what's going on in Jamaica. Please be sure that you support my last couple of shows, support all the TikToks, and continue to come to the channel. It's N.y.a show, and I'll see y'all next time.